the Traxxas TRX6, a very surprisingly capable and awesome vehicle. But how awesome is it really? Take a look. This isn't a very stock TRX6. Hobbywing Axe 550 with a 2700 kV motor. It does have the stock servos in it, stock tires, stock axles, haven't had to mess with that. Got a winch, got the Traxxas servo. It's got 16 lights on it. I still got to get those into position. However, we're about to go take this thing outside. There's something special out there I want to drive on. What's going to make this run a little bit different is it just got done raining. So there is water all over the place out here. So let's see what we've got here with wet rocks and a TRX6. Well, that was relatively easy. Still hear the thunder in the background. Yes. I know a lot of guys change these tires out. I have yet to find the need to change them. I mean, unless the vehicle gets hung up, you know, chassis like that, they do really good. I would like to try some different tires on here. I'd have to buy 6 of them just to even them out. So we got Mr. Smiley. I want to name all these obstacles out here. I think we got the plates made. Just need to come out here and glue them in. Wow, look at all the water back there. And no, I am not sinking the TRX6. Forget it. Way too much work to clean this thing out. So, wet rocks, not a problem. It's possible they're wet and, you know, clean now. Yes, I am literally standing in water. I think I put this across the nasty before, but not wet. So let's give it a try and see how bad we can roll this thing over. Ooh. I was trying to get that front end up. It doesn't look like it's gonna cooperate very well at all here. If it doesn't flip here, I'll be amazed. It sure doesn't look good. Get the back end down, it may actually make it. Well, I'll be darned. Look at that, guys. Now, as far as the rule about getting a tire out, does that apply to the rearmost axle of the TRX6 or the middle axle? I don't really know. Guess we'll go with the rearmost axle. All right, now speaking of the rearmost axle, I'm hung up on it and I'm pretty sure it's about to go over. This thing is, I thought it was going over, guys. It was hung up on that little peak right there. I don't think I've successfully made this without a winch pull or some kind of assistant. Put that back end down. I may be able to, if I don't flip over. Oh. Oh. Oh well. Let's go ahead and give it a run like this, see if we can get that front end up good and high and actually get it across. I don't think it's going to get it because I think it's just going to go over right there. All right, so nasty clean to this one. Check that line out. That was an awesome line to get out of this one. There we go. We'll take this way up. See if we can go. Ooh. All right, let's see where we go now. Oh. I am hung up on that bumper assembly. Wow, I am kind of hung here, aren't I? Oh, there we go. Wow. Oh, look at this. That tire is compressed pretty darn hard there. Ooh, that back end is just ringing. Ooh, that was a nasty drop right there. Now we have another one. That was pretty awesome. Go ahead and see if we can get some air out of this thing. A little bit. Oh, wow. Was not expecting that. Woo. Oh yeah. This is kind of a feature that I just got to try all the time, you know? It's just having fun. Ooh. All right. How about some second gear action? There we go. I gotta do it again. One more time, huh? Really? And I miss it? There we go. Now, one of the slickest things you can have after a rainstorm is wood. So let's see what we can do here. Well, not bad at all for this thing, huh? Not bad at all. Well, there's still more wood to do. Would you drive on the wood when it's wet? Would you drive wet wood when it's wet? Yeah, that's probably not a very good saying. Would you drive wet wood when it's wet? Huh. Interesting. Evidently, I would drive wet wood when it's wet. Without much issue, it appears. I know I've said it before and I'll say it again. I did not want one of these ugly trucks. Just horrible. Too long, too big, just, oh, such a bad truck. Horrible. Until I drove it. I was like, oh my God, I've got to have one of these. And, well, a few weeks later, I have what you see here. Granted, it wasn't exactly like you see here because I've done, obviously, some mods. But this thing is amazing. And considering the wet wood is wet from the wet that fell out of the sky, well, fine, except for that, it's been doing pretty darn good on the wet stuff. And I haven't sunk it, so I don't need to worry about, you know, watering the tires, I hope. Should be fine. Ooh. There we go. Let me get over here to... Yeah. There we go. We've got some sirens coming up in the back. We'll get on over here and complete this. Oh, it's more than sirens. It's like a fire or something. Wow, see, now I'm looking at that front tire. It's rolling quite a bit more than usual. Not that I drive this thing every day. I mean, I really should drive this truck more. But I don't know. I just find myself driving, oh, that was my flip-flops, so many other things, you know? All right, now we have a turn and a down. Wow, they're even gripping on this. I want to try something. We did a competition back here one time when we went up this, and nobody could actually make the climb. Well, I'm having an issue with the bumper assembly right there. The biggest issue was once you got up onto the boards, you just couldn't drive anywhere. I guess kind of like this. Wonder if a little more wheel speed would help. Ooh, slipped the clutch that time. There we go. Oh, come on, I'm not gonna be able to sit in the right spot this time, am I? Well, what the heck? I wanted to do a burnout. All right, let's see if we can do something here cool. I'm on the sidewall down there. Did they warm up any? No. Oh well. This thing is always impressive. And also I'm beginning to notice a little bit when the rocks are wet, it almost seems like they're even grippier than when they're dry. Maybe the rain kind of washes off the dust and all that, but this is the second or third time I've tried them after a rainstorm with wet tires and all that, and the vehicles just seem to go right up. You know, they just seems like they hook up great when it's wet. Now that concrete back there, it is a coarse concrete. It's not a smooth concrete, so it is possible that the rain and thunderstorms we get here during the summertime, really bad all year long. I mean, it's Florida. You know, it could be keeping them nice and clean. So anyways, failed pretty bad on the nasty. Just can't side hill to keep that. I love the way this thing climbs and drops. The biggest issues are the bumper overhangs. I want to do something with that, but then again, I don't want to, you know, kind of mess up this big, beautiful body here, you know? Anyways, I'm going to put links to in the description for the Hobbywing Axe system, which is, at the time of this recording, kind of hard to find. I'll see if I can find that. The servo winch, the truck itself. I believe I've got the GT5 on this, so I'll link that down there. 3S lipos and whatever else I can find that could apply to this. Now, there are affiliate links: eBay, Amazon, A-Main, Red Cat. I'm an affiliate with all those guys, and I just picked up Walmart. So if you order anything from Walmart, the little pickup or curbside or delivery, well, guess what? You're good to go. Links in the description. So check that out. Use those links. Make sure you're subscribed, and thank you all for watching. If you guys like what you see, make sure you're subscribed. Hit that subscribe button and ring the bell. If you really like what you see, consider clicking on that join button down below. With that, you can actually become a channel member. Members get early viewing of many of the videos and, a little bit more personalized. Guys, thank you all for watching.